What is up? This is your LA in a minute, and today's Thanksgiving, which means tradition and football, or in this case, both. I'm here with a group that has had their annual Thanksgiving game for 72 years, and I want to tell you all about it. Let's get into it. So these games are commonplace here in LA, where it's always bright and beautiful on Thanksgiving. We had one called the Gravy Bowl that we would play in that I always swore if we made it to number 25, I would contact the newspapers and the news stations. But alas, Gravy Bowl only made it to number 19. So to have one like this right here in Sherman Oaks, Los Angeles, that's made it to the 72nd iteration is truly historic. This is Robert, the link to the original game. His brother Al Sheehan started this game in 1950 in Cleveland, and you could check out the Browns colors representing. Robert, what was it like in Cleveland, and how did it end up coming up here?
It was very, very muddy in Cleveland. In fact, we alternately called it the Mud Bowl. It's always wet and always ugly on Thanksgiving in Cleveland. We started in 1950. I was a little kid. My older brother would throw me passes, and then we brought the game to LA. My brother and I played here for another 40 years until he passed away, and we keep the game going on in his honor.
What a tradition. Thank you, Robert. I'm here with Mike, who is the link to the history of when it came out to LA. Let me know how that started.
I moved here. Robert moved into LA in the early 70s. I moved out here in the mid 80s. We started playing Saturday football at UCLA, and the Thanksgiving game was just an organic transition. We started it then, and it always, where the Saturday games were kind of very competitive and sometimes minor league violence.
Yeah.
The premise of the Thursday game is all are welcome. We try to lay off. Nobody wants to get hit too hard. We all want to show up for our Thanksgiving dinners.
I'm here with Money. This is his first year in the Thanksgiving game, man. What do you think? You ready?
Yeah, man, it's a piece of cake walking in the park, playing with a bunch of old heads. So, I'm trying to take it easy on them.
What do you think of this tradition, though?
It's amazing. It's historic, man. 72 years, and it started from Cleveland. That's epic right there.
That's right. So whether you call it the Turkey Bowl, the Gravy Bowl, the Thanksgiving Bowl, or simply the Thanksgiving game, tradition is alive and well here in Los Angeles, in this case for 72 years. Tell me about your tradition. All right, LA, it's been a minute.